Hi, I'm Matthew Talone, and I'm an environmental engineer major. I'm the project manager for the Steel Roots Company's National City Green Streets project.
Hi, my name is Karen Islas. I'm a civil engineering major and I'm graduating this May. I'm part of Steel Roots Co. and I did the transportation design of the project.
And hi, my name is Genoveva Romero Marquez. I'm also a civil engineering major, super senior, and I'm also part of Steel Roots Co. And I also worked on the transportation portion of this project.
And this is Annette Porras. She is a civil engineer and is an expert in CAD and worked on the traffic portion as well.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Bayer.
And my name is Ana Lucia Uribe, and we're environmental engineers, and we worked on the stormwater quality portion of this project.
Hi, my name is Chris Bender, and I'm an environmental engineering major, and I was part of the team in charge of the stormwater portion of this project.
National City's Green Streets is run by the City of National City in cooperation with Kimley Horn Associates Incorporated and DMAX Engineering. Our proposed designs include improving the pedestrian and bicycling experience, developing water quality controls with stormwater management systems, enhancing the drivers traveling by efficient transportation planning, and strengthening National City's aesthetics by overall growth.
So when we were designing, we considered the minimum standards for the transportation aspect, and we researched the whole semester on the highway design manual from Caltrans and the MUTCD standards.
Alright, so this is the scope of our project, which is essentially the northbound exit off on West Plaza Boulevard in National City. And we start off from Coolidge Avenue all the way to National City Boulevard. I'll talk about the first portion of the project. So we extend from Coolidge Avenue to Hoover Avenue. That first stretch right there has quite a few issues. The first issue being the fact that after exiting the freeway, they start speeding up on West Plaza Boulevard up to Hoover Avenue, which causes a very, very hostile environment for both bikers and for pedestrians. As you can see, there's this very awkward striping we have right here, which provides parallel parking, which is great, which we wanted to keep, but more than anything, we have this area right here that pedestrians can't really cross. There's no crosswalk. There's curb ramps, but there's no crosswalk, so there's no safety factor there. And we also wanted to make sure that cars could still cross properly, cross comfortably, but still create more of a narrower space and more green area where people could feel comfortable crossing that area, and cars still felt like it was a gateway into National City.
We noticed that these sidewalks were pretty much really weathered, and they needed a lot of improvement, and to make it more to improve the walkability of National City. So mainly what we noticed as well was that this is a really congested area when it's the peak hours. So one of our plans was to, because we noticed that there's not a lot of traffic flow going eastbound on West Plaza Boulevard at this point, we figured out a way to make there are 2 lanes eastbound and 1 lane westbound. So we're trying to alterate the lanes to try to improve and relieve traffic congestion here, to make the cars turn left onto Roosevelt and then turn right on the northbound on Roosevelt to get to the Interstate 5 North on-ramp.
So, in conclusion, the problems that must be solved and the goals that must be met include bettering the experience of pedestrians and bicycles along Plaza Boulevard, in addition to altering the flow of traffic so people on National City turn left on the Plaza and then right on Roosevelt. Let's see what the traffic team did to implement these goals.
Going back between Coolidge and Hoover Avenue, as we stated previously, quite a few changes were made. The first changes was causing traffic to slow down. One of the ways we did that was to make sure we implemented diagonal and parallel parking. Not only did this slow down traffic and decrease the amount of space cars had so they could travel between Coolidge and Hoover, but it also created more parking space for people that live in that area and commuters.
So our proposal for this next segment of Plaza between Hoover and Roosevelt, our main difference is the curb extension on the south side of Plaza. We extended it by 5 feet, which improves walkability for pedestrians and also allows for stormwater mitigation.
The last segment of our proposal is composed of Roosevelt Avenue to National City Boulevard, and the main design was part of the sidewalk extension. It was implemented on Roosevelt Avenue. The curb ramps to be ADA compliant, as well as the curb ramp at National City Boulevard. At sometimes at peak hours, we will have this problem of congestion. So the second implementation is to do 2 westbound lanes and 1 eastbound lane. The other change implementation that we did was striping changes as well at Roosevelt Avenue.
So for the stormwater portion of this project, according to state law, if a construction project disturbs more than 5,000 square feet of impervious surface, the construction team must implement permanent better management practices, or BMPs. And after evaluating the proposed design, we determined that there's more than 5,000 square feet of impervious area disturbed. According to state law, we had to implement some permanent IMPs, and based on the soil samples that we used from another project near site and the hydrology basin that we found in the area, we decided to implement infiltration basins as our IMP choice. Infiltration basins are actually the best choice you can make for a BMP.
Basically, what stormwater quality is basically treating any of the runoff coming from the impermeable surfaces into a infiltration basin in order to treat it for pollutants and any other fecal matter or viruses that come from animals and other small particles that are in the air.
Ideally, one would put the IMP downstream of the entire construction site. But because of constraints of the actual construction site and the rights of ownership of the area, we were not able to do that. So, the law actually allows one to put the IMP in the middle or to the side of our construction site. We actually put it in the middle, right here in between Hoover and Roosevelt, right in the middle of the new proposed curb extension. This site was also chosen for the filtration basin because it contains a nice long section of curb extension unimpeded by driveways. I hope you seriously consider our proposal for this project. Here at Steel Roots Company, we strive to make the world a better place, one engineering project at a time.